Destination Venus, an adventure with Rocky Star. Following their escape from the Vinton Palace, Rocky and the others raced through a jungle swamp toward the city. Halfway across, a prehistoric monster snatches Marla from their midst. After a frantic search, they tracked the dreaded Red through a cave on the edge of the swamp. Using Mitch as a bait, Rocky entices the animal out of the cave and then tries to creep up on it. Jan and Ann watch him get closer and closer.
I can't watch any longer. It's horrible.
It will soon be over now.
Red, it's hurting. It's turned on him.
It is too late. Rocky will get him.
Rocky's fallen.
No, that thing has knocked him aside.
Rocky, be careful.
Skip! Noose!
It's got him. Oh, Jan is crashing to death.
You stay here, Ann.
No, I'm coming with you.
Then run and free Noose. We can reach him in time.
Mitch, give me a hand, will you?
I'm away, fella.
Keep clear of this thing. Get the knife. I'll try to strangle it.
Where's the knife?
Oh, over on your left. Hurry, Mitch. Have you found it? I can't hold out much longer.
I got it. Out of the way, Ann. I'll handle it. Out of the way, I tell you. Go back with Jan. I'll fix it.
Be careful. It might turn on you.
Yeah, well, I'm ready for it.
Quickly. It's starting to decay.
Oh, wow. My ugly one. Get this. Keep away from I'll get you. Oh, boy, listen to what it's gone mad with saying. Out of the way, Ann. Here it comes.
Run, Mitch.
Just take care of Rocky. I'll run this thing off the place. See you later. Yeah, Rocky, boy, you must have a constitution made of steel.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I feel as though a steamroller has been over my chest.
Could say you look like it, too, but it won't.
Thank you.
Four-legged one. Since you've been hugged by a monster like that, you're still living.
Yeah. What happened to that Red?
Well, to tell you, managed to get in a couple of lucky shots with a knife, then it dropped and turned on me.
Uh-huh.
Now, I raced for the swamp with it after me. It just climbed a tree, and then I heard a terrific crash.
Huh?
I looked around, and there's the Red lying in the mud. So I make sure it stays there.
Oh, good work, Mitch. Thanks.
Ah, you would have beat it without my help.
I don't think. I was all in when you started cutting at it with the knife. Hey, I got it moved quickly for a big animal.
Yeah, it sure did. I got the shock of my life when I saw it turn on you.
Yeah, me too.
1 second it was staring at me, the next it knocked you flying and was hugging you to death.
You know, this is getting to be a habit. You saving my life.
Ah, forget it. Should have the same for me.
Where's Ann?
With Marla.
Any damage there?
A few bruises, that's all. She reckons that Ray took a fancy to her. Kept sniffing at her and raking her face, but I figured she was mighty pleased when we arrived.
Yeah, I can imagine. Well, we were lucky to get out of that, Mitch.
We can say that again. Boy, what a place this Venus is. I bet no one on Earth will believe us when we tell them about the underground cities and the prehistoric monsters and the like.
Mm-hmm. That's if we ever reach Earth again.
Don't be so mournful. Who's trying to stop us?
Well, luck can't hold out forever, you know, Mitch.
See, what's gotten into you? I'm the wet blanket in this crew. If there's any moment to be done, I'll do it. Now, cheer up, will you, when that dead gets.
I know, only...
Well,
Well, Mitch, there's a big scrap ahead of us.
we're good?
Yeah. With Gorg, and it won't be a pleasant one.
Yeah.
It'll be a fight to the death. And of course, you know, it'll be curtains for him or us.
Well, let's just make sure it's him, huh? Anyways, I wouldn't be surprised to hear that he and his mob have left him.
Yeah, his running away won't solve any problem.
Sure it would. Jan'd be president.
Mitch, Venus will know no peace until Gorg's dead. If he manages to get away, then he'll only begin plotting all over again.
Yeah, it's supposed to.
What is Jan about?
No, he's kind of in it.
Good. We'll give the rebels a kick when I see him. Well, I suppose it's time we started for the city, Mitch.
Oh, relax. We'll go after you had a rest.
Oh, I'm fine now. Don't worry. I'm all right. I think the walk there will do me good. Oh, boy. You know, the sooner we get to Vinton, the sooner we'll start that last battle with Gorg. Come on. Collecting Ann and Marla, they set out for the underground city. There a grim battle rages in the public square. The rebels fight bitterly with robots. In a room overlooking the square, Gorg and Joe watch the fighting. Nearby is a small radio set with which Gorg directs his robot.
It goes well for us, Joe. Very well, sire. The rebels are slowly being driven from the streets. They do not like your robot.
Would you face them willingly?
No, they are frightening.
Yes, they are. The rebels have nothing that can stop them. Sure, they destroy some, but I have thousands and thousands. For every one I lose, I will put 20 in its place. I told you my little men would clear the streets. Hundreds of the Newtons have died already, and unless they run away, still more will be crushed.
Why not give them a chance to surrender, sire? Why should I? It will save bloodshed and loss.
I shall not. They have sworn to overthrow me. Why should I show them any mercy?
It is stupid to kill needlessly.
I am not in the mood to listen to your arguments. I am in charge of this battle.
I still say give them a chance to surrender.
And would they?
They might.
You know they would not. They would use the lull in the fighting to regroup their men.
Does that matter, sire? You can easily defeat them with your robots. No human being can stand up to them.
They are wonderful, 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 are they not? Look at them marching against the barricade in the middle of the square. The stupid rebels think that will stop them. They will crush it beneath their feet. Yes, they are wonderful. And I control them all with this radio set. A flick of a knob and instantly they obey. Joe, what power I have. What power. This radio is a wonderful invention.
Very, sire.
You are pleased to trade with me?
Well, naturally.
Together, Joe, we will still rule the universe.
We will never do that, sire, unless you stop this slaughter.
Enough of your rumbling.
All this needless killing will only build up an even greater hatred against you. Give them a chance to surrender and be merciful.
You want me to let them live so that they can rise again?
They will not rise again after seeing your robots in action. They will know that you can wipe them out whenever you wish.
Yes.
Sire, broadcast a message over the public address system to be used in the square. Call on them to surrender now.
Very well. First, I halt my robot. Watch them. Instantly, they obey my slightest wish. I click this. There.
And your robots stop and stand like statues. Sire's even amazed the rebels. They've stopped fighting too.
Clever, eh? Switch on the address system. I will be wondering what is coming.
It is ready, sire.
Good. Empoventum, you eviduet et nac ot regneru. Regnerus pro eid.
Jackie Backyard.
So that swine is in Clinton.
I wonder if Rocky Star is.
Listen to him, Yo. He is ordering me to call off the robot.
You had better answer him, sire.
I will, this way. A twist of this knob here, another there. Watch, my little men, watch you.
They are moving again.
And there come more of them with their ray guns.
It's Nusha. Sire, they are wiping out all the buildings in the square.
All except this one, of course. I pray Nuss that Botjan is in one of those buildings.
Sire, the rebels are running. They rang away.
Yo.
We have won for the moment. But they will make a stand later, sire.
But not for long. We have won. Vincent is ours.
When I said we would not surrender, I knew that we could not hold the square any longer. Yeah. So, you know something? God sure made a heck of a mess of it. Just look at it. Yes, that's indeed, Nick. By the look of it, he has destroyed half of the city. Yeah, there's no building standing or nothing. Look at all the rubble around.
Certainly is a terrible mess. We heard this much.
And he will ruin the rest. That is, unless we can devise some plan, we can think of some way which we can stop him. Yeah, well, if you can do that, Bub, you're a better man than I am. There's going to be some job. What on earth can we do? I don't know. And I am well aware that it is a great job. The more robots we destroy, the more he throws into the fight.
Yes, that's the terrible part of it, Jan. I've been giving this quite some thought. I suppose your casualties have been pretty heavy.
Yes, they have that. They have indeed, Rocky. It is all quiet at the moment. But if Gorg sends in the robots again, I'm afraid that it will only be a few minutes.
Yes.
But why did you ask that?
Well, as I said, I've been giving this matter quite some thought, and well, I just had an idea.
Well, don't be so mysterious. Give out. Let the boys in on it.
Well, Jan, we've only one chance of winning this battle.
Kill Gorg?
Yes, kill Gorg.
Before you get me crummy ideas, let me tell you something. It can't be done.
Mitch, it can be done. Gorg's in a room at the palace, isn't it?
Sure thing, but how do we get in there?
The same way as we got out. By that stormwater channel. Jan, hold on to this spot for an hour, and I'll finish Gorg for all time. Quickly, Rocky explains his plan, and then he and Mitch set out by air car for the entrance to the tunnel. What will happen? Can Rocky defeat Gorg, or will he arrive too late? There are thrills ahead for you as the battle with Gorg and his robots races to its climax in the next action-packed episode of the Rocky Star Adventure, Destination Venus!